Some people cover their bodies in tattoos to make them love their bodies more, and I just think that is amazing that I'm able to help them, like themselves more and like their bodies more, and it's just really, really cool. My name is Sidney Gulka, and I am the owner of Bloom Tattoo Co. I have been tattooing since the end of 2013, so that would make this my 7th year of tattooing. So yeah, I did my apprenticeship on the big island of Hawaii. Moving there, I was freshly 18. It was my first time even moving out of my parents' house. And I went to this place. It was very intimidating, but the shop that I worked at there for 4 months, it was good. It wasn't professional, I would say, necessarily, but it got my foot in the door, which I am really thankful for, so I have no regrets going there. So I learned kind of the basic stuff of beginning of tattooing and took apart machines, learned how to put them back together and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, Hawaii was beautiful. It was a great place to learn and to be, but after the 4 months there, I didn't really feel like I could learn anything else. And after coming back home, I decided it wasn't in my best interest to go back there. I opened Bloom Tattoo Co. in January of 2020. I opened my first tattoo business a couple years ago though, up in Fort St. John. And then when I moved here, this is where I knew that I wanted to settle down and live. So I wanted to expand my business and really, find a place and make it the way I want it. So right now at Bloom Tattoo Co., it's just me tattooing, but I do have space open for guest artists, and I'm planning on having people come in at least monthly, so that I can offer different styles through the shop. I'm down to tattoo anything as long as it's in my style. So I tattoo in a blackwork style of tattooing, which is essentially a little bit more of an illustrative style I have, and I shade everything with dots and lines and put outlines on everything. It's not realistic at all. And my favorite content to tattoo is flowers, and hence the name Bloom Tattoo Co. But yeah, I'm down to tattoo anything as long as I can do it in my style of tattooing. Opening a small business has been really fun and challenging. There was a lot more to it than I think I kind of realized, but it's been a super rewarding experience, and I love working for myself and having the freedom to make my own schedule and all of that. But I also feel like I work way more now than I would if I worked for somebody else, just because it never ends, but it's been really good. My advice to someone who wants to open a small business would be make sure it's something you really want to do, because you need to put 110% into it if you want it to be successful. You need to eat, breathe, sleep your business. So if you're not passionate about it and don't want to put in the work, then there's honestly not really a point to do it, because it takes everything you have to keep it going and make it successful. I think it is super important to shop local and support local. People put their heart and soul into their small business, whether it's a service or a product, and usually, they're super passionate about it. So to support someone's passion is, I think, incredible. One lesson that I've learned since opening a small business is something that I've kind of realized recently. And that is, I think, it's important to hustle and know all the ins and outs of your business, especially at the beginning. But then when you get to a certain point, to delegate jobs to other people. So hire, a bookkeeper, an assistant, a manager, to free up your own time, because time is money, and just to make your life easier so you can focus on the things that actually bring in an income. I think I learned to just kind of let go. I can't do everything, so to let go of those little jobs and hire someone who is able to do it and do it better than you and can put their energy into it. So all those aspects, different parts of your business are like getting 100% attention that they need and nothing is left. What I like about tattooing, I love designing the tattoos. I like, making people's ideas come to life and watch them get excited about it. Tattoos can also be really healing for some people. So if they're getting like a memorial tattoo, or some people cover their bodies in tattoos to make them love their bodies more. And I just think that is amazing that I'm able to help them, like themselves more and like their bodies more. And it's just really, really cool. I think, the tattoo industry has changed a lot in the last, even since I've been tattooing, and I've only been tattooing for like 7 years, but in the last 20 years, say, the industry has changed so much, and there's so many different types of people now getting tattoos. I think the older generation especially sees tattoos as, if you're in a gang or, along those lines, like those are the only people that get tattoos. And then tattoo artists, like, I think people see it not as necessarily like a professional career, and where it is, and there's a lot more, there's art that goes into it. It's not just someone, scratching in their basement and I don't know. My favorite part of being a tattoo artist is, it's a tough question. I think though, just being able to do something that I'm passionate about every single day is awesome. Like I used to draw every single day just because I love it, and now I get to do that and get paid to do that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think just the designing process and making people's ideas come to life is pretty special.